Alrighty. Howdy Neighbors and welcome back to the real face of a VTuber. Last time, Kurpia and Sophie, started butting heads and we got a delicious piece of evidence, which is, what's her name's actual social media account, if I can find it, and I don't think I can. I cannot. And it has just been a very interesting time. Well, you may begin when ready. Hey, Dave, Creep is real fit. Goddamn. Hell. As always, I'm objecting everything. No. Okay. Get this straight. You're a group's agent and you don't know her real identity. It's uncommon. Agents usually know the identity of their VTuber clients. Our company policy to keep a secret. This explained to me during the initial interview. I stay away from in-person events. Sophie pretty much never slips. Things worked out fine until the murder. I never felt the need to know. Is a group is in person. Again, we have to do it every time. Who's usually in charge of that? We weren't there when she came to the office. No, I wasn't. I was safe streaming. Then how do you know she was ever using the office equipment? You're the one that sets the first spot at the office before she starts. The mic, the mixer, the laptop. Everything's working, then Mr. C takes over. The mixer? The fuck is a mixer? You can tell that I've been doing this for a while, because I don't know what that is. I don't know what she used. Answer your question. Thank you. The questions, Your Honor. Hey, well then, who's the next witness? Next witness is mine. This witness will prove the prosecutor's claims are misleading. No responsibility of Kurpia's guilt. Bring them to the stand. But it's Faye. Please say your name and occupation. Faye's about to fuck me over. Hello? I have nothing to say. What? It's what we agreed on. Anyway, how do you realize yet? Jeez, some attorney you are. When it worked out here, you lost. Oh. My theory is changing on who Kurpia is. Which I hate that that's the point of this game. My theory is changing. I had it as two people. One of them is the same, the other one is different. But I mean, I'm really confident in switch up. What? Who's refusing to testify? It's already decided. Doesn't matter if I testified or not. Just to remind you, testifying is about presenting facts, not opinions. The facts left us are subjective. I can't change what's coming. You would like to exercise my right to remain silent. Live here voluntarily. Maybe that won't be a problem. I'm not forcing you to do anything, if that's what you mean. Sorry, Curry. I really wanted to help. But who's the next witness? Please, will help explain the inconsistencies in the defendant's alibi. Bring them to the stand. Bring the witness to stand. I'd like to get to the chase of today's hearing. Chase. Now uncover Kurpia's identity and behavior. Lillian has 6 employees. Mona Chen, Amanda Childs, Sophia Lure, Faye Ward, and Mystery. About 5. Never got away with doing whatever they wanted with a virtual identity. Isn't that right? Prudence. That's who I thought! That was person 2! Oh my god. Your name and occupation. Mr. Roy. Administrator of Lillian Entertainment. The only one of the company apart from Mr. C who knows Kurpia's identity, isn't that right? Yes. You put with me on the identity of Kurpia's real face. It's Prudence. I think she's at home right now. The moment it was, because I was like, it has to be Misty. That was the whole thing. I was like, it's Misty, it's Misty, it's Misty. I knew it. And then I was thinking about it too with Prudence's difference in behavior, and I was like, Misty's covering. Not trying to mislead, just covering for. I see. And it really hit me real hard when Faye came out into the courtroom and just said, hey, you're fucked. I knew it. It's the murder. We're adamant about not revealing her identity. Why? First I thought she really couldn't be the killer. I just wanted to keep her identity a secret, but now... Oh! So no conjecture. Conjecture sustained. You already know the identity of Kurpia's real face. Let's discuss the alibi. Setting evidence number 44, or 044, sorry. Look at this shows our initial interviews. New this, please. Roy met up with Prudence Weeks around 10:30 p.m. Says Miss Weeks didn't go out much and usually stays at home. Your statement remained the same. No, I'd like to change it. I'll ask you again. Where was Prudence Weeks at the time of the murder? The office. Where would she be? Okay. Why do you want to change your statement? This protector was a traitor. Oh my goodness! Okay. Tell us how you really feel. When did you get home? 4:20. I'm there with my boyfriend that night. Got home at 10:35. I remember checking my watch in the elevator. Hope to anyone well on your way home. I saw my roommate when I got off the elevator. It's Prudence Weeks, right? Or, who's your roommate? Who's Prudence Weeks? She appeared to be coming back from somewhere. Oh, my bad. She was on it. Looked nervous or anxious. Oh my god! On it. Standing between our door and the elevator. You walk out of your apartment. I didn't see her coming out, no. One way to prove this, with certainty that she was coming out of the apartment, I returned to it. And I was sorry. Did she know what time you were returning that day? I was seeing a movie with a boyfriend. But she knew I was having dinner around the apartment. So I guess she knew around what time I'd be back. Thank you. Misty, why? Aren't we friends? We're friends. Whatever. Let me just explain why the freaking knife was on my desk. Please quiet down. Prosecution, please provide a statement. Thank you. Right now, the prosecution would like to review the night of the murder. On that night, Kurpia was streamed from 7 to 10 p.m. This was a perfect alibi. Under the hood, the killer used a very important assumption to manipulate all of us. The assumption streaming must take place at home. According to the police's most recent investigation, the time of death was any time between 7:04 to 11:30 p.m. At that point, the killer messaged the victim, and she wanted to talk to him that night at the office, confirming that he was there after hours. At some point between 5 and 7, after making sure only the victim was left in the office, the killer snuck through the window and avoided the cameras. Then set up streaming equipment at the meeting room, or her 7 p.m. stream. Whether the victim was aware of it or not, he wouldn't have interrupted his own talent stream. The victim waited for the stream to end. He used the water the victim laced sleeping pills and fell asleep. And the victim took a small break during her stream, slipping out of the room. Using her phone to control the victim's computer, she took the knife she brought with her and slit the victim's throat. She returned to her stream as if nothing happened at all, trying to fans while simultaneously using her phone to leave comments. As the victim up is beginning. Backing up, the time of death. After the stream ended, she snuck back home, living in her roommate on the way back. Oh, smoke conjecture. Good people of the court, evidence, everything. Good defense attorneys would not accept a statement without evidence. Objection sustained. Please present evidence to support your statement. I've got evidence. My evidence proving Kurpia was at the office at the time of death is... the equipment, because it had blood on it. Presenting evidence number 029. The Lillian Entertainment's office home streaming equipment. This was confirmed by Sophia Lur. As you can see, the police found traces of blood in this very microphone. I think at some point in the past it was covered in blood and then cleaned off. And testing has already proven that it's the victim's blood. It was the killer who touched the microphone with the wet blood on their hands directly after the murder. Evidence proves that Kurpia must have murdered Mr. C. Oh wow. Streaming requires live interaction with one's audience. Would Kurpia have interacted with the stream while killing another human being? Evidence explains that as well, but evidence proves that Kurpia could stream while committing murder is... where's the stream? Took a break on the stream for 10 minutes at 9:20 p.m. She was going to the restroom, but Kurpia had never taken that long for a break in the past. That was obviously not your average restroom break. Kurpia's alibi is highly calculated and meticulously pieced together. The location of the murder weapon was found. Where the murder weapon was found is the final piece of the puzzle. And that's how I whittled it down to Misty. Because I still had Faye kind of in there, like maybe, but I just knew. A medical knife was placed in the trash area of Prudence Week's apartment complex. Definitive evidence. Facts prove that Prudence Week was streaming from the office that night. One of the personal accounts Sophia Lur provided proves the killer's motive. That is all, Your Honor. Here's the prosecution's claim. We continue the hearing. I'd like to take a short break. The task force home by Detective Haas is waiting outside with the suspect's residence. Are you ready, Detective Haas? Yep, we can buzz in your signal. The prosecution would like the defendant to appear in court as herself. I'll just wait a moment here. No, get away from me. Justin. What's going on inside her apartment? You still outside? Yes, you haven't entered yet. Get in there now. Oh! Now what in the Freddy Faz fuck is happening? Why does this keep happening? Are you trying to play a streamer game? What was it? I hate my wife who's streamer. There was a new streamer overload, and now this. Someone always dies. What the fuck? The pause, tell me. Have been... I can't say that word. For me, could this have been a word I can't say? The angle of the wound. Seems impossible. No evidence, but didn't see anyone else. The suspect jumped down from the roof, the balcony, broke the window and entered. The suspect stabbed the victim with a sharp object and exited the way they came. We don't clearly have any leads. With some truth. No. But find this killer, bring them to justice. Find this killer, bring them to justice. So Misty has to go back there. Misty has to live there. Hello, it's nice to meet you. 7 minutes come to an end. Thanks for sticking through with me. You have a lot of questions, huh? I can't blame you, and I definitely recommend going back and trying to tie up those loose ends. Before that, though, my mission is to help you make sense of what's transpired up to this point. Let me remind you of what puzzles you've yet to solve and create this timeline. I highly doubt I could solve them. As far as the paring knife on Prudence Week's desk, You know, the paring knife is the real murder weapon. So I guess it's obviously planted on Prudence' desk, and by whom? Like, and who killed the real face? I'll have you know there are no new faces. Our cast of characters is the same, and they all testified in court. One factor is the key to everything. That's it, though. Could it be the cat hair? Oh, your hint's in here. We're now allowed to skip to different chapters as you please. Selecting chapters from the main lobby, you can skip to any chapter where you're missing key evidence. All you want to do is get to the end again. You won't have to replay entire chapters. For example, you could just continue chapter 2 where it accused a new suspect. You already accused someone. This button will immediately let you accuse someone new and place you in a brand new timeline. You need to restart entire chapters if you want to see specific story segments. Just a warning, don't you complete a restarted chapter before moving forward with any following chapters. Also, choice records have been reset. Did all your choices for you. If you want, you can replay your chapters to see how characters react to different choices. Finally, do a hints guide in the lobby. I'll be there to guide you through different timelines. And why, you ask? We'll tell you that once you discover the truth. Now, you'll be able to keep Kurpia from meeting her untimely death, right? I sincerely hope we meet again. I'll be waiting for you at the end. That's a bad idea. What do you want to know about? Money murders? Graduation. The pause gives you your chapter 4 after questioning suspect 6 times. I guess for right now, that's it for Real Face of a VTuber. Alrighty. I had fun. I enjoyed it. I might come back to this game eventually to see the real end, but I'm kind of satisfied with what we got, honestly. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.